Hello, students, and welcome back again. So far, so good. We are making progress in the best Python course on this planet. Now, we've talked about classes, functions, inheritance, polymorphism, and today I'm going to show you something special in Python called the models. Okay, the models. So, what is a model? We consider a model as the same as a code of library. Okay, so all these code, see the code we can see here or code of library, and we can store this as what a model. Now, how do we create a model? So let me delete everything on this environment. Let me run the code. You should make sure we have an empty stuff here. Now let me switch this to, let me exit the presentation mode. Okay, now you were working on main.py. Yeah, so to create a model, all you need to do is to go to where your project is, select your project, right click, create new. Don't create new file, otherwise you need to add extension to it, but you choose a Python file here. Okay, you just click on Python and give your model a name. So let's call it, because example is my model, then hit enter. So perfect. What have we done here? We've created our model, because I told you it's a file containing what? A set of functions which we will include in our application building. So as I told you, a model is what? A set of functions. Like it's a code of library, but that library has a set of functions. Okay, so we created this by model. Now what we will do here is, let's try to define a function here. Okay, so let's say def greetings. Okay, greetings. Then we pass in a parameter called, let's say, name. Then we print hello. Concatenate name to it. Now, this is just the function we've created. Define greetings. This is our function name. Then we pass in a parameter, and we want to print hello.name. Now, this is the file, which is my model, which contains this function. So, back to our main.py. Now, to use this model we created, which contains this function, all we need to do is to import it, okay, to our to where we are developing our application. Okay, so you see, when you are working on a project, you will see a whole lot of files there. Every file you see in your project is what we call the model, because every model has a function. Okay, so it's just like a car. You know, we have like a car name like a Ford we created last time in our, when we were working on, I think, classes or functions. Yeah, we had, one of the list, we had a car named Ford, which has a model of Mustang. Maybe Mustang has different functions it operates. Okay, there's a different model of what? Ford, which has a different function. So, but the name looks similar. That one is model, and this is a module. Okay, or model. Yeah. So this model contains all these functions. Okay. So in our main, all we need to do is, our function name is called greetings, and we wanted to print this like hello, then your name, hello, like Maxi, hello Dr. Down, hello Lucy, hello, a lot of things here. So we just need to import this model in our main application. It's as simple. So all you need to use is the keyword import. Then what is our name of our model? It's called my model. Perfect. So now you see it's what? It has turned into gray color because you've not used it yet. You've just imported, but you've not used it. So we just imported our model. Then to use it, we just call what? That model. Okay, model. dot. And what function does our model have? It has the greeting what function, which was what defined here, which is this one, the greeting. So all we need to do is model dot, we access what this greeting function in our model. Okay, so model dot greetings. Then now we can pass the person we want to greet name here, which is maybe Maxi. So now when we run this code, it show it. So let's run this code and see what happened. Run dot main. Now you see that's printed on our screen. Hello, what's Messi? So it used what we imported this model from here with these functions. And when we wanted to print something, we just called our model, then choose what a method or a function from that model, which was set here as what define greetings. So this is one method or function here we chose from what our model file. We just imported the file. We set up the name of what our model. Then we access one of its functions, which is greeting. And the greetings contain print hello plus the name. And we just pass in what the name. Okay. Which is this one, the parameter. We just pass it through. Then it was able to print hello Messi here. So we can space out. So let's go back to our code. Let's space out. Let's try to run the code again. Yeah, perfect. Now we have a space of greetings hello Messi. So this is what model actually do. So we have a lot of models. When you go to the Python.org website, has a lot of models you can import into your code as you work along. So we have one popular one called the date and time. So let's try to see whether we can print today's date. So all we are going to do is let's try to import date and time. It's for date and time. Yeah, perfect. So now it's also gray. This is one of models on the web already. So we can save this to maybe greetings, then also upload to one of the libraries as let's say greetings. Okay, so that's anytime anybody can import this kind of our model, they use it in this or maybe a code. Yeah, so it's as simple as that. So we import the date and time. Then now let me comment this out because we want you to understand this. Let me comment this and comment this line out so that we can use, or better, let me delete it so that you know what you're doing. Yeah. So now we imported the date and time, which is a popular model in the Python libraries. Yeah. Then now let's get a variable, then store date, time, dot date, time, dot now. And now when we print X, it should tell us today's date. So let's print X. So let's run the code. It's what 2024, 5th of February, 5 o'clock 46, which is 5 seconds, and now it's a lot of micro seconds. What is happening here? Now we created the variable is stored this date and time model, and we access what a function we did what the date and time. Okay, just like when we were working in our model, we had this as a function. So this package or this model we imported has this function, and within that function it has a sub function called now. So he wants to know what is happening now. Okay. So we're able to print X on the screen. So you see how models work in Python. So you can import different models and packages in your course and use it alongside, so that you're not going to get a lot of problems. Okay, it's going to make your code code very, very fast. Then we have something I want to show you in model, like renaming a model. Okay, so let me delete this and go back to what we are doing. This was example. Let's import back our model. My model. Yeah. So we can rename this model. Instead of writing my model always in our code, we can rename it and use a short form. Okay. So let's say import my model as, let's say, MX. What are we doing here? We are just creating a nickname for this. So import my model as MX. So anytime I'm to call it, I'll not write all this. I'll just write MX. So I'll just use MX dot, then bring the greetings function again. Then let's say that's it. It will also print the same thing on the screen for us. Let's run our code. You see we have hello Messi. What is happening? We imported our model, but we gave it a name as, okay, which is what, alias, or like a nickname. So instead of writing my model dot greetings using the greeting function, we just wrote mx dot greeting, and we're able to bring what, or to bring what, this onto the screen for us, as simple as that. So let's also look at one example of the maths model, okay, which is so famous in the Python library. So let's import maths. So we imported the maths library. Now I'm not going to use I'm going to give it an alias. So import maths as, let's see, MT. Okay. So now I'm giving our maths model a nickname called MT. So let's create a variable X should be equal to MT dot main. X equals main. Five, 6, 7. Then Y equals M max, let's say 5, 10. Then let's say Y. Well, 25. Yeah, I think that's all. So now we can print out, what are we printing? MT dot print X. Let's see what happened. 5. So what we're doing here is we wanted to know what we imported the math function as MT, then we printed out what the minimum value of what mass. Okay, it's as simple as that. So that is how you can use your alias to work around, okay, to be able to so these are just the inbuilt math function from Python. Okay, and you can see all these in when you go to the Python official website, so that you'll be able to know how to create aliases for your models. So this brings us to the end of what we call model. Okay, so You can create a model, should be files containing what, or our code with different what functions altogether. Let be able to be able to use all these functions within your model in your code to make it so quick and faster way. I hope you've enjoyed all these tutorials so far, and I'll see you in the next lesson. Take care. I'm your co-instructor, Dr. Don. Goodbye.